guys, I'm Aussie Villa and welcome to episode 20 of Raise the Holte, our bid for world domination with Aston Villa. And since last episode, just the two games, we've come back a game earlier than I was anticipating, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But as I said, the two games, first up, we played Swansea away from home. You can see it was a 0-0 draw. We were the better team in this game, we just could not get the goal. You can see the shots on target were relatively even. They had more possession, but we had sort of quality chances, I think. Or we had sort of the share of the highlights, I should say. We couldn't create the quality chances, but we did sort of get, as you can see, more shots away and had more of the highlights of the game. We certainly did more. You can see Botheim, quite good. 5 key passes as well, which is a little bit disappointing, but these things will happen. Then we play Crystal Palace away from home. Jack Grealish, 16th minute winner, and we dominated this game. Again, it doesn't necessarily show it here. It looks like it was a relatively even game, but you can see we had more of the ball, and we had more of the highlights as well. Like I say, Grealish got the goal, and we should have won by much, much more. You can see there our match ratings were quite good. We did play really, really well. And Jack Grealish, man of the match, 9 key passes, got the goal, an average rating of 9. We may have found a really good role for him in this team, I think. So that is promising. Now, this episode, Everton, who are struggling but on the up this season, they're 17th. Then we're going to play Arsenal away from home, who are 5th. And the reason we've come back a game early, because this is a game in hand we have here. If we win this game against Everton, we're only a point off Europa League. Now, if we lose it, I think it's job done there. We're not going to do it, especially with Arsenal. But if we can get even 4 points from this episode, a win against Everton, a draw against Arsenal, we could find ourselves sitting in 7th spot with then just the 2 games to go and a very, very exciting end to the season. Yeah, I mean, we've lost 8 games. Spurs have lost 8 games. They're in 3rd. It's draws that have killed us. If we can go and just come on, boys, come on. If we can nick this, we can do it. We can still do this Europa League for next year. This is a team we're sending out. Now, before we look at this, I just want to have a quick look at Brian Carlos here. We did, of course, have him sent out on loan, and you can see he's doing okay, progressing nicely. If we have a look at his match stats here, 13 appearances, 5 goals, 1 assist, 2 Man of the Match awards as well. He's pretty much doing what we wanted him to do at this point. So that is, I should have clicked back there. That is what we wanted. So really, really happy with his progress. It's not all good news, though, because what has happened since last episode is, I'm just clicking all over the place here. It's Phil Foden has got himself injured, which isn't great. He is done for the year. It was 2 to 3 months at the time. It's a month or 2 months now. We're in April. So he's done. He may have played his last game for Villa. We will try and get him back for a 3rd season. Will it be possible? I guess we'll find out, won't we, over the summer. But this is the team we're sending out. Livakovic in goal. Mabida, Oxford, Chambers and Bree as a back four. Tonali, McGinn and Grealish as the attacking advanced playmaker there. Marin and Abdul Rahman as an inside forward. Jumpy up top. Yeah, let's see how we go. Nick Roberts, of course, is on the bench, and if you want to have an Academy product named after you, just leave me a comment or at AussieVillain on Twitter, and we can definitely look to get that done for you. More or less marking up man for man here in terms of formations. What do we want to say to the team? I think it's just a case of go out there, relax. Do we want to go out there and relax? I think we do. Just keep it calm, boys, and let's go out there and get this result. So, yeah, It's been like this for the whole second half of the season, hasn't it? Just dangling there in front of us. You will notice that we have sort of tweaked the tactics and gone back to the 4-3-3. I did that because long term, especially in the academy, we have the players for this formation, more so than anything else. That's a decent ball from Grealish. Abdul Rahman didn't quite read it. So I think this is the way we're going to need to learn how to play, if not this season, then next season. So I've gone back to it. We've got a few decent performances, if not results. We've got some decent results, I guess. A draw and a loss isn't the worst, but let's see, can we do defending? Oh, Livakovic, don't sure we needed to do that. Gets it clear though. Yeah, so we're going to try and stick with this formation, and just hope that we can, we come good at it eventually. The downside to this is that Hepburn Murphy doesn't really work. He can't really play up top by himself. Maybe if we're playing a team that we're sort of expecting to attack us more, play higher up the pitch, we could play him as an advanced forward and hit early crosses into him. But yeah, I think we need to play the deep lying forward in this formation, so it doesn't really suit Hepburn Murphy. But he's still our leading goal scorer and has done really, really well. So certainly give me something to think about in terms of sort of the look to our squad next season. I'm going to have a real think too. Let's just see if we can get this away, please. As to who we're looking to play next year, who we're looking to send out on loan, because as I said, we do have a really, really young squad. I think the average age is 23 or 24 now. Might have had some birthdays, I think. So Let's come on. Let's no. That's not good. That is not good. We'll give it a show some passion in a second here. Yes, we're going to have to really sort of serious think about who I'm going to send out on loan to get first team football, who we're going to play. I do kind of need to make sure that I don't see that again. That we have enough players to sort of suit both of our formations that we are looking to play. I'm beginning to think that my team talk, it shouldn't have been just go out there and relax. It should have been something a little bit more fruity, perhaps. Get them fired up a little bit more. Is Jumpy closing them down? It's clear. Can we win that? We can. Well done, McGinn. It's a good ball across for Marin. Oh, he's missed that. It was a tough angle. We needed that goal, don't we? I mean, it's not desperate terms yet, but we do need to get back on level terms here. At least we've had a shot on goal now. That is something. So let's get creative. Come on, boys. Come on. All right, here we go. Grealish from the corner. Callum Chambers! Jumpy taps it in at the back post. I think he stole one off Callum Chambers there, if I'm honest. But it doesn't matter to us, does it? Because Jumpy's got his 7th of the season. And, yeah, Callum Chambers, I think if we see the replay, has been robbed the goal. It's one of those where if Jumpy's offside, you just take him out the back and shoot him, don't you? But he wasn't offside, and let's see here. Chambers, that was, I think, going in. Maybe Jumpy took it off the head of the guy on the line. So maybe we're being a little bit harsh saying that he stole a goal there. But 1-1, that's what we needed. Let's get creative, boys. Let's keep this going. Here's Grealish now, over a free kick. Knocks it in. It's not great. Yerry Mina's there to head it away. Abdul Rahman, go on, son. Trust me, he's good. He's magic, but we just haven't quite seen it yet. Oh, Grealish! Out of nowhere, he's almost put us in front. That was an excellent effort. Good save. I'm assuming it's Pickford in goal. But good save for him as well. Come on, Grealish. Can we score again from a corner here? Good. Oh, no. Wasn't really near anybody, was it? Abdul Rahman's there, though. Back out to Grealish. Grealish back in. It's headed away. No, it's a good header. We don't really have anybody in there. Tonaldi. Can we win that? No, we cannot. Yeah, just really struggling to find the spot for Abdul Rahman to play. If I'm honest. I think he's ideally would be sort of in behind a striker. I don't think we are quite good enough yet to sort of play two men in midfield and not have sort of a Tonaldi figure in front of the back four. I just don't think we're quite good enough for that yet. What do we say here? Derek says do it for the fans. I'm about the cough here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to say, do we say we're far from pleased? No, what about a passionate we can still win this? We can still win this, boys. What we'll do is I'll do a couple of individual talks here and then we'll come back for the second half. Okay, no tactical changes. I think we did okay in that half. Just that one chance there that I can remember. Maybe they had a couple of early chances, but we haven't been too bad. Now they're looking motivated. We're looking motivated. It's a good game, isn't it? We really, really need these 3 points, though, don't we? Yeah, I mean, if we were to get a draw here, 3 points off, I think Leicester would have a game in hand still. So I just feel like that would be the end of a realistic challenge. But a win here, and I think it is on. Now let's see if we can win this ball up the pitch. Good pressure from Marin. We do, of course, have Nick Roberts in store here. We can look to bring him on as well. He would play more as a winger. I'm wondering if we're playing with an inside forward, if we could look to play with a little bit more width, perhaps. And then McGinn and Mazzala to kind of make sure... Oh, no. Blocked shot from Obita. This guy here is quite good, isn't he? He already got a goal, and that was very close. All right, we need to defend this, boys. Get that away. It's there. Abdul Rahman, can he complete the clearance? He kind of ducked out of that a little bit, didn't he, if I'm honest? Mason Mount, that should be easy enough, and it is. Frank Lampard is the Everton manager in the game, and Mason Mount is really following him around, isn't he, having been at Derby the season before. I'm going to just have a look here. I think if we play with a little bit more width, because we have that inside forward in Abdul Rahman, it might just give him a little bit more space to cut inside into. Let's give this a demand more here. Some of these match ratings aren't great, if I'm honest. Abdul Rahman's testing my patience. Let me think here. We need to win this. Again, I wish sometimes I could just do like an instant poll. I need to get into Twitch and streaming. I think so I could do the instant polls and get the feedback. I think we need to win this game, don't we? We need to win this game. We're going to go for it. A draw. And we're just going to come mid-table anyway. It's not going to help us. So what we're going to do is we're going to look to take off Tonality or McGinn. I think we'll take off Tonality. We'll go straight swap Tonality for Nick Roberts. We're going to put him in here. We're going to do this. We're going to play Abdul Rahman as an attacking central midfielder. We're going to play Nick Roberts as a winger. We're going to play McGinn as a... He can play as a deep line... Yeah, I don't hate that. Deep line playmaker. So we have sort of McGinn and Grealish controlling the game in midfield there. Junpei as still as the striker. I wonder if we should... I wonder if we should take Junpei off. Let's leave that for now. I'm thinking we might take Junpei off for Botheim and play him as an advanced forward. So it's just get him sort of pushed forward a little bit. I shouldn't have said that to Nick Roberts. He's pressure's off, mate. Forget what I just said. You're fine. Come on, boys. Let's get creative here. Let's go attacking. Come on, boys. We need this goal. We need this goal. Abdul Rahman, it's not happening for him. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to take Abdul Rahman off. Do that and do this. All right, come on. This is it. We have another card to play, but we've essentially played them all. All right, can we get it from the corner? Come on, Grealish. Go short for Marin. Marin back for Grealish. Come on, boys. We need this. We need this goal. We need this goal. Oh, it's headed away. That's it. Oh, that is disappointing. It's disappointing. I think Europe's gone, guys. I think Europe may have just gone. We'll say unlucky. But I don't think we've done enough this. 3 points off. Leicester have a game in hand. If they lose that game in hand, but we've still got to play Arsenal as well. Well, guys, wait right there. We essentially have to beat Arsenal now, don't we? Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is huge. We have to win this game. I said 4 points, didn't I? I was expecting maybe a win and a draw. A win against Everton, a draw against Arsenal. We've got a draw against Everton. Draws this year, 17 draws. I think we're set for a Premier League record, 18 draws if we get another one in the last 3 games. But we have to win this. We have to win this. West Ham have lost. That's good for us. Tottenham are playing Wolves. I mean, Spurs are up there, aren't they? They're third in the league. They could go and give us a result at Wolves. Manchester United's playing Leicester. Again, they're up there. So a win here, and it could do us a favour. And Arsenal aren't in the best form. I'm up for this, guys. I'm really, really up for this. I think we can do it. This is the team that we're sending out. A few changes more to how we're playing than necessarily the team. But it's Livakovic in goal. It's Mobida. It's Oxford. It's Chambers and Breeze are back 4. Tonality, McGinn, and Grealish. Abdul Rahman. I have faith in him. I have faith in him. We can see his attributes here. His dribbling is good. His vision and passing and flair is amazing. He's a really good player. He just hasn't shown it for us yet. I believe he will do it at some point. So Mara, and then Hepburn Murphy, he's going to go up top. He's our top goal scorer. We're going to rely on him. We're playing as an advanced forward, and we're going to try and hit early crosses into the box, get him in behind. All right, we can see the way Arsenal's playing. They're a good team. Let's not muck around with that. But they're just struggling a little bit right now. They're out of the Champions League qualification spots. So you just never know. I think we're going to go passionate. I know we're the underdogs. Let's give the fans a performance to cheer for. Some calm, we have faith. And let's... the players don't seem to be as up for this as I am. But let's just get on out there and see. Now, we may be attacking the Olaf Melberg end in the first half. It looks like... No, we're not. We're attacking the other end. All right, let's see what we can do. A little bit of rain. I don't know if that affects us or not. Really, Hepburn Murphy. Come on, this is good. Hepburn Murphy, get in there. Not quite, not quite. Is this more than a kick-off highlight? Can we get off to a cracking start? It's Marin. Good tackle from Granit Xhaka, wasn't it? I do, of course, have a save with Arsenal, so I'm very familiar with the players. Not so much Pulisic, because he's obviously come in. Good tackle from Callum Chambers. But yeah, very familiar with the Arsenal players that sort of start out there. So let's see what we can do here. We do, of course, have a Champions League final coming up with Arsenal tomorrow. So if you want to sort of see a Champions League final, we've got Manchester United. Do check that out. Not a good effort there from Livakovic. He has been our best player this season. Make no mistake about that. But that wasn't good. That wasn't good. Yeah, so Champions League final tomorrow. It'll be on the channel. You can, if you subscribe, you'll see it come up. 6:30 is the same sort of time as Villa. We do alternate between Villa and Arsenal every day of the week. And was it offsides? I feel like we're just torturing ourselves at this point. There is an offside player there, but you'd be harsh to say that he affected play. All right, come on, straight into it. Let's bounce back and get this goal. Can we do this, or are we going to go and, of course, give them the old 1-2? Callum Chambers, of course, back at his former club, formerly Arsenal play. Come on, Abdul Rahman. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys, of Abdul Rahman. There is a player there. You can see in his attributes there is a player there. Next season's going to be a big one for him, isn't it? Whether or not he can produce for us. I think it was a good tackle from Tonali. If we don't get Foden back, in a way, there's a blessing there because it means that we have well, Grealish obviously, but I think Grealish is playing better deeper. There's a good ball for Hepburn Murphy. It's exactly what we wanted. Early ball into the box. Hepburn Murphy. Oh, it's a save from Leno. Excuse me. Yeah, we have Abdul Rahman and Jumpy who can play in the attacking player, sort of a number 10. So it may not be the worst thing if we don't get Foden back, especially given we can only have 2 loan players from English clubs. We have struggled for goals a little bit this year, so and Foden didn't really fit in, did he? Not in the Premier League, not the way we're playing right now. So you have to be a little bit more cautious. That being said, at some point here we're going to have to go for this because we are already a goal down and we have to win this game. We really do. I mean, we'll take a point if we can get it, but realistically, with only 2 games to go, that's not going to be enough for us. It's going to be a big effort, though, isn't it? Away to Arsenal coming back from a goal down. Here's Abdul Rahman again. Is he going to pick his moment to show what a wonderful player he is? Grealish, you can see Hepburn Murphy. It doesn't really work, does it? It doesn't really work. We need to get the ball into wider areas. That's a decent ball. Are we there? We should be there. Bree has done wonderfully well. James Bree. That was world-class defending. Can Abdul Rahman do something now? Oh, well done. He's beaten his man there. He's cut in. Go on, Abdul Rahman. Go on, Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman. Oh, it's a cracking ball. Hepburn Murphy! Oh! Oh, that's what Abdul Rahman can do. That's what he can do. There is a player in there. I know there is. We just need to coax him out. Oh, what a wonderful chance. And Hepburn Murphy has missed it. You just wonder if he's not quite the striker we need. Come on, boys, get creative. This has been a decent half. It's just that Wolves are beating Spurs, so that really hurts us, doesn't it? Freaking Wolves. Honestly, as if taking Tammy Abraham wasn't enough, they're basically writing us out of Europe right now. We'll blame Spurs for that. Here's Abdul Rahman again. He's looking good this game. This is Abdul Rahman at his best. Abdul Rahman, he finds Marin. Marin! Oh! Come on, Villa. Let's attack. We are all over them in this game. We'll probably get sucker punched any second now, but we're playing well. Abdul Rahman is finally showing something. That inside forward role is maybe his. That's maybe where we need to look to play him again. Down for Abdul Rahman. What can you do, Abdul Rahman? Oh, a Aubameyang with. I don't think he could do that tackle again if he tried. And is this the sucker punch? I think this. Oh, come on, boys. Well done. Well done. Hepburn Murphy and Marin as well. Marin has just gone off the boil a touch, hasn't he? Grealish isn't having his best game. I think we're doing. I mean, the match stats don't really bear it out. I think we're doing okay. I think the match stats kind of show we're doing okay. I think we've been the better team that half. Just Newcastle's winning as well. That hurts us. We don't. Wolves 2-0 up. So we have to win this game now with the Newcastle and Wolves winning as well. I'm going to say I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Keep it up. I think we've done okay. I know the match ratings aren't great, but we've had a couple of really, really good chances, and they really haven't shown anything. They really haven't. Let's push forward. That didn't really work, did it? Grealish is looking anxious. We have Doyle Hayes who could play deeper in midfield. Let's give them a get creative here. Alright, come on. Is this going to be a Villa highlight? We're attacking the Olaf Melberg end, of course, this half. There we go. Nice touch from Hepburn Murphy. Can he pick someone out in the box? It's there. It's Marin. It's headed away. Is this the sucker punch? You can just see the sucker punch coming, can't you? We're getting a lot of men forward, and Arsenal do have quality players. Here's Bellerin. Back to Ozil. They've slowed it down. We have decent looking defensive shape. Can we nick this? Put pressure on the centre back? No, we cannot. Pulisic. Oh, no. Oh, I don't think we deserve that. 2 goals for Carrasco, and that is... Or Carrasco. Sounded very Australian, didn't they? Carrasco. Oh... Man, at the back post. Just couldn't get there. Is that Bree, I think? That will be Bree, yeah. He had that cracking tackle earlier on in the game, but it's just not quite happened, has it? Alright, let's... Hepburn Murphy hasn't had his best game, has he? I want to bring Nick Roberts on as well for a game here. I wonder... Oh, right, we'll do this. I wonder if I could switch Abdul Rahman over to the left. Bring Nick Roberts on the right. Grealish isn't having a great game. I'm wondering if he's not having a good game. You know what we could do? Nick Roberts for Grealish. There we go. Abdul Rahman in there. Push Tonaldi up. We need to go for it. As I said, if we have any chance of doing anything, we need to win this game. And it's unlikely at this point, I know. We're more likely to be on the end of a hiding. But, you know, you only live once. If you're going to go down swinging, as they say. Let's show some passion. Come on, boys. We're looking frustrated. That's not good. We're still attacking them. We haven't really come out this second half, have we? Maybe I'm happy it wasn't the right team talk. Maybe I should have been a little bit more critical. Can we give it a demand more? Come on. Is this going to be 3-0? Oh, I thought we were going to nick that. Couldn't quite. Everton playing for Arsenal. If you're Everton, you've got to go and sign that player, don't you? Not the best header there from Reece Oxford. Oh, Aubameyang's in. Can we get a block? We cannot. Again, I'm not sure Livakovic has had his best game here. And in the end, we're getting to the point where we're on a little bit of a hiding, which is disappointing. Yeah, that header from Reece Oxford wasn't great, was it? It just put us under more pressure. We just couldn't quite get back. Not quite sure he's managed to hit the side netting from that angle, but that's okay. It's so disappointing, so disappointing. We'll make a sub. We'll bring on Doyle Hayes. We'll bring him on for Tonaldi, who looks quite tired. He can play as a deep line playmaker, I think, can't he? Yeah, he's fine in that role. I think Doyle Hayes is someone I'd like to see more of next season. We'll discuss this more next episode, and then we can, sort of come up with some actual plans for next season. But we'll try and encourage them. We're looking anxious. This is it. At the end of the season, it's been one of our worst results score-wise that we've had. We haven't been thumped too many times this year, which is promising. I mean, that sort of shows in our draws, doesn't it? We've been in most of our games, which is good. We've survived relegation. And looks like we are going to fall just short of Europe. But, we'll say we're not happy. We can't be happy with a 3-0 defeat in those match ratings. But, it was looking so good, wasn't it? Those 2 chances in the first half, you wonder, Hepburn Murphy was a better finisher. Would he have equalised? Marin with that chance as well. Just so disappointing. If we look at the league table, I think we can officially write ourselves out of Europe. Actually, mathematically, we can essentially write ourselves out of Europe because Newcastle only need a point. We need to win our last 2 games. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to be in Europe next year, boys. Unfortunately, I am sorry for that. I tried my best. But yeah, I think if we can convert some of these draws into wins next year, we will be a very, very competitive team. But that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit like and, of course, subscribe if you're new. We'll be back on Thursday. We'll wrap up the season against Brighton, and then we'll sort of do all the end-of-year festivities, goal of the season, all that sort of fun stuff. But until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on Thursday. Take care.